Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about energy transformation, and this basically means how energy changes from one form to another in our daily lives and why energy keeps adding up. Friends will understand that energy may change how it looks or how it works, but it never disappears. And I assure you that by the end of this video, you will learn to see energy change in our daily activities. You also follow how energy transforms. You look at that step by step for you to understand that energy never vanishes, but it rather follows rules like magic with laws. You will also spot energy transformation happening every day, everywhere around us. And you will also understand and learn why saving energy matters and how understanding energy help us use it wisely. All right, so let's dive in. Friends, energy never disappears. This is one big rule about energy called the law of conservation of energy. It says that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Think of energy like money in a piggy bank. You cannot create new money out of nothing, but you can change $1 into 4 quarters. The amount of money stays the same, it just looks different. In the same way, when you run, when you jump, or turn on light, energy changes form, but the total amount of energy stays the same. So you see that energy can never be created or can never be made or destroyed. It just changed its shape, like changing $1 into 4 quarters. It's still the same amount, but just the form that changes. That is energy for you. All right, so let's look at flashlight energy journey. So we're going to follow the journey of energy in a flashlight. Now, first, inside the batteries, okay? Look at the image carefully. Energy is stored as chemical energy inside the battery, and this energy is ready to be used. So when you flip the switch, the chemical energy changes into electrical energy. The electrical energy flows through the wires inside the flashlight. So you are seeing how the chemical energy in the battery is now converted into electrical energy to turn on the flashlight. So when the energy reaches the bulb changes the electrical energy into what? Light energy and a little heat energy that you can feel. So you see that just one chemical energy that was introduced has been converted into electrical energy and into light energy and finally into heat energy. When you touch the flashlight, you feel a bit of what? Heat. This is the journey of how energy changes form from one state or one form to another. From chemical energy straight to light and heat energy. That is how energy change form. So we understand that the energy in a flashlight is not many energies put into one cup or one how do you call it into one object at the same time, but it changes at once. The moment the switch is turned on, it changes its form at once, and that is how energy does. All right, so let's look at some questions under the flashlight energy. What type of energy is stored in the batteries of a flashlight? And the second question says that what kind of energy moves through the wires inside a flashlight after the switch is flipped? And the third one says describe the energy transformation that happens when you turn on a flashlight. Choose the correct option and explain why. A. Light to chemical, chemical to electrical to light and heat. And C. Heat to light. And D. Electrical to sound. So you can pause the video and then think carefully before answering. You will review the answer next. All right. So you can pause the video and then answer these questions and then compare it to the solution on the next slide. All right. So the first question, the answer is that we know the battery stores what? Chemical energy, which powers the flashlight. So after the switch is turned on, then electrical energy flows through the wires to the bulb. And the correct energy transformation is chemical energy changing to electrical energy, then to light and heat. So brethren, this is the right answer to the questions that was asked in the previous slide. The batteries provide the chemical energy and the bulb turns it into light and a little bit of heat energy. I hope you are following carefully and you are getting how energy gets transformed from one form to another. All right. Do we see energy changes all around us? On your body, at work, in the home, and even in the school? Okay, let's see. You know, we all eat. The food you eat contains what we call chemical energy. When you play, when you run, or even think, that energy turns into what? Movement, which is called kinetic energy. And the body also produces heat. So you should understand that this is what our body goes through every blessed day. For example, eating a banana gives your body chemical energy. And this energy change into what? Motion or movement. When you ride your bike, and heat to keep you warm. So just one food has a lot of what? Energies embedded. But this energies is not like the banana as you think originally introduced into the mouth, but it changes its form. So when chewed and swallowed, it underwent digestion. And you understand that after digestion, food particles will now move into the various parts of the body, giving you that energy to use out. So that energy is what you exhibit out into movement. So you tend to move every part of your body and you tend to engage in every activities around you. Like riding your bike, you use energy. Like playing football, you use energy. Like running, you use energy. And it keeps your body also what? Warm. When you go to your home, energy transformation also happens around you, in there, and even in school. For example, let's see a toaster changes electrical energy into heat to make you toast your bread. A speaker changes electrical energy into sound energy when you play music. And when a ball bounces, motion or kinetic energy changes into a little bit of heat and sound as it hits the floor. So you realize that energy is all around us. The same amount of energy moves from the outlet into a phone. A phone contains battery, and the battery has chemical energy. So this energy, even you after eating, you have energy to even use the phone. So you then use the same amount of energy even on the phone. So the energy does not disappear. It simply changes form. So we should understand that when we have the very phone we are using, it has battery, and that battery has chemical energy. And this chemical energy is converted into electrical energy and even light energy. And then you're able to see your screen works. So, brethren, energy is all around us. You can be an energy detective, okay? Look for energy transformations everywhere. A blender changes electrical energy into kinetic energy and even sound energy. A campfire changes chemical energy in the wood into heat energy and finally into light energy. Even when you sing, chemical energy from the food you eat changes into what? Sound and later heat energy. Even as I talk, it's the food that I eat which contains the chemical energy and then gives me energy and be converted into that sound energy which you can hear. And as I speak, there is heat from my mouth. So that finally gives what? The heat energy. At home, friends, try to find 3 energy changes. Write down what you see and the form of energy involved in the comment section, and you'll be able to answer them all. Finally, brethren, understanding energy conservation is very, very important. First, energy sources like electricity and fuel are limited. Second, you should understand that because they are limited, you need to use them wisely. If you are not in a room, off your light. Conserve energy because it really matters. And you should understand that, excuse me, some energy becomes unused. Like when a laptop gets warm, that energy is wasted. So you need to always make sure you don't add up to waste. Okay? So try as much as possible to not increase those waste as far as energy conservation is concerned. So some of the energies becomes unused. Heat, like a warm laptop, wasted energy. So you don't allow or plug your laptop for those energy to be wasted. And thirdly, using energy wisely helps reduce waste and saves energy for the future. So try as much as possible to put off your laptop when not in use, put off your light and your fridges when not in use. Make sure to use them wisely. Let us remember that the big ideas from today is that energy changes form from one form to another all around us every day. And the total amount of energy always stays the same. It is conserved. You can trace energy from food, batteries, and fuel to movement, even light and sound. Now, you know the secret. Energy is never lost, it's only transformed. And if you find this video helpful, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that anytime I release new videos, you'll be the first to have it. Thank you very much. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep observing, and then you'll be the best scientist you wish to be. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you. See you in our next video. Bye bye.